Hey guys, look at this cool backdrop I just came across. I thought it was appropriate. Now, while we do talk about officials and our military system and how that plays a part in the gang stalking system, I want to be clear, not all the military is corrupt, including my father. This is a common trend also throughout TIs. TIs will be targeted if somebody in your family is in the military or in special intelligence. This will happen. That seems to be a trend. I haven't shared that with anybody or talked with anybody about that, but just from my own research, that seems to be a trend. Not one of the biggest trends, but it has been showing up a lot, which could also very well mean that it's just a part of my campaign and it's all BS. So you see how every time I entertain the synthetic reality, I'm very careful to entertain the previous reality that we've always known alongside with it, that we've always known up until this point. Anyway, I jumped right back on here not to talk about gaslighting, but to talk about my experience out front. So I'm supposed to be really afraid right now and frightened because my campaign has been kicked up into high gear as I've now gone public and we have this wonderful channel up. So of course there's going to be hell to pay for that. And yeah, boy is there ever. I'm out front watering, and usually I get a few that come by and do my noise campaign. And but now, I mean, I must have counted, and they're letting me know today too. They're either yelling at me out the window or they're doing their whole language bullshit. So I must have counted, it was like 28 or something. It was a lot, man. And that was just once I started counting. There was a lot before then. Usually I don't care enough to count, but I thought, this is interesting. So I just kept doing my thing, and oh yeah, there was a message, right? So they had this chick running by, or biking by with her kid in the stroller there, right? It's a message to me. It's always the same message. Anyway, she has on the exact same outfit that I had on 2 days ago, right? So again, more of these threats. So I thought I'd just come in and share what's going on actively in my world. And there was something else it made me think of. Oh yeah, perps coming into your home. This is so common. They love doing this, love invading your space. But I really wanted to pick this apart with you because it's important that we don't gaslight this as well and just run with it. And never get a night's rest again, because the reason why they do this, well, first of all, they'll steal very small items or move very small items, pictures that are of significant meaning to you. And, okay, why do they do this other than fear? Obviously, my personal space and all the damage that does and that you incur from that alone. They do it to make the program appear larger than it is. Because now it's taken on, once they do that and they invade your space that way, and you're wondering, God, how the hell did they do it? It's just, these people must be masterminds. It takes on like this mystical kind of realm. And that's exactly what these bastards want. Alright, they want you to start believing that there's some kind of supernatural being of sorts. Or, whatever synthetic reality you start beginning to give this, they're just going to help that along, right? They lay the seed, They wait for you to display the damage that has incurred from your campaign. Once you do that and you decide what this means, see, none of this means anything until you give it meaning. But once you give this meaning, then they just help it along after that. And now they have a whole nother leg of your program. That's why there's so many different legs and arms to each individual program. When really, this is what's so important, you guys, when really what the reality of it probably is something more like a small team of very good, very experienced break-in artists that they only typically will use and keep around for a short period of time just to give the campaign this step up and this mystical realm. And it's, just to further the aggression and the fear and all of that. And they want you to think that this is where we've stepped it up now and this is what we're going to continue to do. And maybe they will for a time, according to your personal campaign. Maybe they will. But there's a lot more to be said about that that I can't really say without hurting myself, so I'm not going to go there. But I just wanted to come on and share with you and local perps and gang stalkers, you freaking douchebags. They totally stepped up the game as expected. Tried not to expect the obvious, inevitable, but here we are. So I'm going to continue my research, and I have some other projects I need to do that are not related to this at all. And I will be uploading some new things shortly.